Wednesday. If you've been enjoying the uplift practice, I would call this one the practice to practice. And I'm gonna just go through the first 2 rounds, and we'll build on it at a later date, but this is a really good one to practice frequently. So I want to show really good form, and it's early, so I'm going to be using 5s and 3s, but we do want to have an option of dumbbells. And normally with this practice, I would have 8s or 10s around as my heavies. And 5 pounds will challenge you in some of the things that I call for the light weights. So if you're doing, my point is, pick your weights based on more than just how strong you think you are. You may be able to handle heavier weight, but want to focus on something else. So the practice is very intentional in that respect. Let's start in mountain pose. This was scripted with a ton of intention. So let's set a personal intention for mountain pose with your eyes closed. Remember to pull your belly muscles in below your hip bones. Engage your shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And engage all 4 corners of both feet. Bring to mind an intention for yourself for the next roughly 20-25 minutes. Blink your eyes open. We'll go ahead and start with the heavier set of dumbbells. And we can return to mountain pose. Go ahead and shut down your eyes. Think about pulling the lower belly muscles in. Re-engage all 4 corners of both feet. And let's start to kind of rock onto the toes and then to the heels. Lift. Just to get really rooted. Now, we're going to do 12 presses from mountain. This is a little different than the stance I usually have you take, where I want your feet hip width. This is creating some instability, making you engage your core. So we are at 12 or close. Bring the dumbbells to the heart, and you're going to go into a full forward fold. Take a deep breath. And then from forward fold, when you have your knees bent so your ribs and your thighs are engaged, or like this, you're gonna lift your upper body off your thighs, but hold that intention in the legs and give me 12 flies. Keep the belly tight. Nice job. Place the dumbbells to the side. Step back for downward facing dog. In down dog, take a breath. Remember to tiger paw your fingers. As you exhale, press your ribs back towards your thighs, lengthening the backs of the legs. In your right hand, take one of your dumbbells. Let's get rooted with strong feet and a strong left hand. Slight bend in that left elbow. And you're going to row the dumbbell up to the chest, and it's going to return there, and it will kick back. So we've got 12 kickbacks. You want to keep your stomach muscles pulled in. And don't let your arm get too far out to the side. Two more. Very nice. In your kickbacks, you really want to squeeze the tricep as you lift your pinkies. Now we're coming into plank. Right hand is going to engage into the mat, and we're going to renegade row on the left side 12 times. Keep that belly tight. 2 more. And then we'll come back to plank. And then down dog. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Keep your belly button pulled in. Sink your heels. We're going to do those kickbacks with the left hand. So, bring the dumbbell up to the chest. Kick back and return it to the chest. Just bending and straightening the elbow. Two more. Back to plank. Tuck your pelvis here, squeeze, and grab the dumbbell with the right hand. We're going to renegade row. Two more. Nice job. Drop the knees and come into a stretch. Release the low back. Maybe take the hips left to right a little bit. Child's pose rest. Lean your hips over to the left. Come back center and now to the right. There you go. Really stretch back and let your forehead fall to the mat. Take a couple breaths. Notice any spaces that need a little extra love, need a little extra caution. And on the next breath, notice any areas that just need to be pushed. So you can further deepen that intention. So we are coming back up. Walk your back up to dog and then walk your toes up to the top of the mat. Raise all the way up. Sit your shoulder blades back and down. On the lower half of our body will go into chair. So that means with your toes together, your knees in line and your chest lifted, just drop your hips and put your weight in your heels. Lift to the sides, lateral raises. 12. So we have 6 more. Nice job. Bring your dumbbells to the chest and stand. We're going to send our left foot to the back of the mat where the heel, the pinky to heel alignment is kind of parallel to the back of the mat, and then bend your front knee, knee over ankle. So you want to engage the back line of the back foot and not roll onto the inner arch. Twist the upper body forward. Nice deep stretch in left hip flexor. Take a deep breath. We've got more lateral. Squeeze the shoulder blades and lower slowly. Very good. Straighten your front leg, and this is where we're going to kind of lean into almost a revolve triangle maybe, depending on where your dumbbells are. We're going to grab our lighter dumbbells. Take that right one up. You can actually use the bottom one as if it were, sorry, the left one's at the top. Try not to let your wrist curl. So you can use this one as a block or just hold on to it. We're gonna crunch the ribs, so bottom rib reaches. Belly tight. Very good. And then we're gonna fly them together. Let's go for 6. Belly tight. 4. 6. We come up, push off the back leg to come forward. You can pick up your heavier, but we're gonna go right back to the lighter, so it's entirely up to you. Drop your hips down into goddess. Remember, your shoulders are stacked over your hips. And we're gonna front raise. Keep your weight in your heels and your hips down. Two more. Then immediately we'll send the right toes forward. Left toes are gonna point ahead. Right toes are kind of at that right angle. And we'll come right into the triangle. Pull your belly tight. Fly dumbbells together 6 times. Pull your belly in. And then we're gonna press through the ribs. Nice job. And you can easily pick up, if you can, if it's easy for you, meaning where they landed, your heavier dumbbells. Engage the back line of the foot and lower legs. Twisting the torso forward over the knee, or in line with the knee. Lateral raises. Very good. So you've completed round 1. In this total practice, round 1, 2, and 3 are the same. So yoga break and stretch break, and we would do that again 2 more times. We're only going to go through it 1 more on the video. You can repeat it as much as you want. We're going to take a stretch break, so with your feet together, as you can start in mountain. Pull your belly in, maybe slide your hands down your legs for your forward fold so your knees can bend. Let's take opposite hand to opposite elbow in our forward fold. Pull your belly button in, engage your pelvic floor before you come up. We're going to start in mountain again, holding the dumbbells. Belly tight. 12 presses. Think about your feet. Very good. Bring the hands to the heart, pull your belly in. We're going to go back to a quick fold. Bend your knees, and then half lift. Engage belly, fly. Nice job. Take the dumbbells to the side and step right back into downward facing dog. Take your hips over to the left. Just press them over to the left and then to the right, or right and left, your choice. We just want to stretch out as much as possible. We've got the kickbacks with the right hand. Take a dumbbell in the right hand. Bring your dumbbell up to your chest. And kick it back 12 times. You don't want to put all the weight in one of your feet. Try to evenly distribute weight. In. 2 more. Nice job. We're going to come back to plank. Renegade row with the left hand. 12 times. Stay with me. Briefly put the dumbbell down, come back to dog. Pedal your heels in dog a little bit. With belly and pelvic floor engaged. We've got the kickbacks on the left side. 12 times. You feel your right hand sliding. Engage the fingertips down to a slight bend in the elbow. Last one. Then we'll come back to plank. And that right arm takes the dumbbell for renegade rows. 12 times. Very good. Walk your toes up to the top of the mat. Whew. Remember, we're going to keep bent in the knees, toes together. Drop your butt. Actually, we're going to grab the dumbbells and you can just do it with 1 or 2, whatever. Belly tight. Make sure knees aren't one coming in front of the other, and be very careful about those toes. Got it up, curl it down. 12 times. Elbows up in line with shoulders. Nice job. We'll step back, left leg. We've got warrior 1, so you've got that angled foot in the back. Knee over ankle. 12 lateral raises. Slow it down a little bit. Nice job. We're going to go into triangle for the crunches. Belly tight. We'll skip the flies this time. You don't have to. Crunching up. Really pulling the low part of the ribs up. Stack shoulders. Bring the dumbbells to the heart. Engage pelvic floor and belly muscles. We're going to step forward. Nice job. Make sure we're safe. Come into goddess. Drop down. This time it's a chest press. Doesn't have to be. You can do the same thing as before exactly. Hang with me. Keep those elbows up. 2 more. Bring it to the heart. Coming into triangle. Stack those shoulders. Move those ribs for the crunch. Belly tight. 2 more. Alright, the back leg stays the same. We're going to turn to the left. Make a little adjustment. Just don't let yourself roll onto your arch. 12 laterals. More. Nice job. Coming center, and we're going to take a nice deep stretch again. With wide legs, belly tight, pelvic floor engaged, right hand's going to wrap the left elbow, left hand's going to wrap the right and rest. Release. Feel the upper back release as your elbows drop closer to the floor. Feel your feet pressing down against the floor with strength and rootedness. All right, let's press your hands into the floor and heel toe, your feet toward each other. With the tight belly, come up to a standing position. Nice job.